Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, Libra balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly, eternally. Libra queen, forever strong. Kentucky vibe, where you belong.
Hello, 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 smooches. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 9 to 9, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast, and the horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like, okay? I want to say happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. You know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a dang blessed to smooch, okay? All right. Go learn today. Let's see. Let me go this back. Hold on. Okay, so I hope everybody has had a wonderful New Year's Day, as well as this is the second day for the New Year's. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Trying to get to 2,000 subbies, okay? All right, let's take a look at some things real quick, and then we'll be off of here because I'm really not feeling all that well right now. Ate the daggone Pizza Hut because as of Monday, I will be dedicating a fast to the Lord. Okay, so I was trying to go on and just get me something to eat real quick, something, a little greasy, a little dirty. Now my stomach hurting because I don't eat like that. So, anywho, let's go here. The administration has a problem with two words to say. It seems like one says don't say woman or black. Okay, so I'm both. I'm a woman and I'm black. So I guess I'm just X'd out, right? The ALC says it's taking the Felon Administration and Department of Health and Human Services to court after Head Start employees were sent a 6-page list of prohibited words for grant applications. According to the group, the list includes terms like disabilities, tribal, black, and women. The organization says the move is an attempt to erase communities and restrict access to early childhood education for marginalized families. But this is what y'all voted for. I keep saying it. Okay. So y'all see my allegedly going down through the bottom of the screen, but yeah, this is so sick. It's sick and diabolical, yet it's believable. Okay, it's sick, diabolical, but yet it's believable. You see what I'm saying? Um, Also, since we're right there, let me pull this up. Those of you all who live in New York, you probably already know this. Uh, what's up, Shaker Boo? Those of you all who live in New York, you probably already know this, but check this out. See, this is to me is when people got too much money. All right, exclusive details. Far left billionaire George Soros and family donated 71,000 to Trump hating New York Attorney General Letitia James. Just yeah. Anyway, moving forward. Who child? Let me see. Is it one more I wanted to give real quick? I'm just saying. Uh Nah, that was it as far as that. Okay, so let's talk. I told you all that I would be giving you all some more herbal stuff and everything. So those of you all who have swollen lymph nodes, you know your lymph nodes is like in every part of your body, just about like it's in your neck, it's in your armpit. If your lymph nodes in your armpit get backed up, it can cause breast cancer. Okay, you know some people have lymphedema. What is the other one? Lymph. I forgot the other name, but it's when they're swollen, and some people got the big old leg, the big old ankles, and all of this and stuff. And what is her name? Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has lymphedema. Okay, and everything. And so, I wanted to give you all something that you can go purchase. All right, something that won't cost a lot. Let me take a sidebar. You know what, Shaker? Some you said to me on your live the other day, I took to heart, and I am doing that even the more. I was already doing it, but it's just certain places I don't trust. And so I'm like, well, but yeah, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And see, when people are right about something, why you get mad? Okay. So I ain't get mad. I was like, that girl's on it right there. She's speaking it. And I've even decided to cut back on people who don't support me because I think I got good commentary too. I might not be in the shiggle deals, where, all the who shot Johns and who's screwing who and all this stuff. I may not be doing that, but I still give good content. Okay. So yeah, I have decided to cut back on people who don't support me. I don't care how much I like their stuff. It just is what it is. This is 2026. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I ain't never been desperate nor thirsty. You feel me? So I appreciate you, Shaker, for throwing it out there and keeping it before my face because that's real talk. Realtalk.com. Okay. And for those of y'all want to know what she said, she was telling me, and I'm going to paraphrase, and if it ain't right, Shaker, you can change it. She was telling me that I may need to venture out, or I should venture out to other places for the commentary that I give because that one, my channel would grow and people would appreciate basically the type of commentary that I give because people that from where I come from don't. And that's basically true. How are you gonna get mad at that? That's true. That's true. What can I say? But you're right. And so I had been doing that, and it's a lot of places. What's up, Blending Book? It's a lot of places that I wasn't sure about, y'all, because y'all know I don't get into nothing. I just my temper don't. Yeah, I ain't testing God. So I just want peace in my life, especially what's up, Tracy Boo? Especially Happy New Year to you too, love. Especially with everything that's going on in the world. I don't want all that. I don't want all that who shot John and all that arguing and all this and stuff. I'm not knocking people who do. It just ain't for me. I have to march with the orders I get. It's just not for me. Now, if I support you and that's what you do, then I'm gonna support you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? No judgment here. But I'm saying it's a whole lot of people that do things I don't do that I support because I like them. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the only thing I ask back. You may not like my commentary or how I do it because that's not what you're into. But every now and then, your face should be dropping into place, or you should at least say replay. Let me know that you did take the time to go look at it, And a lot of people don't do me like that. And I'm not putting up for that in 2026. I'm just not. And if it makes me public enemy number 1, 2, and 3, I'll be all 3. Okay? I'll be all 3 because nothing makes a lot of people. I ain't gonna get started on that. Anyway, back to lymph nodes. Okay, back to those you are dealing with your lymph nodes. Let me tell you one good thing. I'm gonna give you one good thing to help with your lymph nodes is pure castor oil. Okay, pure castor oil. What you want to do when you get up in the morning after you wash up, take your shower, whatever you're gonna do, wherever your lymph nodes is backed up at, you want to rub castor oil in that spot, okay? And you actually want to do it twice a day. So up under your neck, you want to rub castor oil in, okay? If your lymph nodes is swollen up under there, and what that does is it takes the swollenness out of it. It drains the lymph nodes, okay, and send it through your body, all right? So where it come out in your bowel movements and everything. So castor oil, everybody should have castor oil anyway. Let's just go there. Everybody should have, especially blacks. We need castor oil. Castor oil is our friend. Okay. I got 2 bottles and I put on some every night before I go to bed. I put it on my face. Yes, I do. Okay. Just in case you didn't know, I said what it does. It drains, right? So those of you all who got them bags up under your eyes and you don't know, a lot of times that's kidneys too, but we'll get into that later. Okay. A lot of times your kidneys start showing in your face first. It creates bags up under your eyes. Okay. And everything. Sometimes swelling is an indication that your kidneys ain't, gout is another one. Those of you all who suffer with gout. See, your doctor won't tell you about that until it's too late. So I'm trying to forewarn you now. A lot of times, gout is what is like the after. It's like showing you that the puritines, okay, is not filtering through your kidneys the way that it should. All right. Yeah, I take black seed oil. I take black seed oil in a pill. No, I don't. I take it in the drops because I like how it tastes. I know I'm weird, girl. I used to put Alka-Seltzer. I used to put that on my tongue with no water. I was weird. Okay? I was weird. I love baking soda. Baking soda. Baking soda. I do. I go, honey, in the morning, put a little baking soda in my hand and lick it off my hand. Child, I be just so happy. I just love the taste of stuff like that. I don't know why. I'm weird. But I never could get into what is that and white stuff that they used to eat when people are pregnant and stuff, they eat it. I couldn't get into that. It just didn't taste right. It was like yuck. But anyway, yeah, Jamaican black castor oil, right? And so if you know anybody with gout, tell them it's where the puritans, okay, not proteins, the puritans is not filtering. The kidneys can't filter it. So it's beginning to back up, okay? So what you want to do is do a fast. No meat. Do a 48-hour fast. No meat. Vegetables and fruits. And if you can just do an all fruit, do an all fruit. Okay, your berries, your melons, okay? Every now and then add in a little vegetable here and there. But yeah, that's what that means. And so if you can get your kidneys back online, you shouldn't deal with gout anymore. But the reason why that's happening is because your kidneys is slowly not filtering correctly the way that they should. And all you pop people, pop. Back up off that pop. Okay, I'm really being honest with you. You grown, you can do what you want to do, but I'm here to tell you the truth, okay? Pop should be a luxury, not a necessity, okay? You want something, okay, I'm gonna drink a pop. You did good today, or all this week, you survived another week and this, that, and the other. Okay, I'm gonna have a pop. Today's Friday, today's Thursday, let's have a pop. It shouldn't be every day, pop. Because you're not giving your kidneys, y'all, enough chance to recuperate. Don't you know your body will repair itself? It's made. God is amazing. He made the body to repair itself. Okay? But you got to give it a break. You got to give it a break. All right? So moving on, because I know some of y'all, you can't tell me. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, which I can tell you whatever. You ain't got to do it. Okay, let's go. Let's get that straight. You like baking soda too? You like baking powder? I like Arm & Hammer baking soda, girl. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's another thing, y'all. If y'all have any type of gastritis or heartburn, things like that, what you can do is take a little baking soda before you actually eat. And sometimes you can take it before you go to bed, okay? And it'll relieve, the gas and all that off your stomach and stuff. Another thing, when you wake up in the morning to get your organs moving and everything like that, you should actually drink some water. That should be the first thing. Because what it does, it hydrates the body, okay? It hydrates the body and it gets your organs, like your kidneys and all of that and stuff, your liver, it gives you energy. So that's the first thing that you want to put on your stomach when you wake up is some water. And if you really want to get dangerously good, squirt your little lemon in it, okay, and drink it like that. Because that way, honey, you be in burning mode all day long. All right. So yeah, but anyway, I wanted to tell you all that about the castor oil. Also, you can put it on your face, like I said, because I put it on my face every night. I keep it right next to my bed. I put it in my hand, put some drops in my hand, rub it together, and rub it all on my face, especially up under my eyes and stuff. Yep, I do that every night. It gives you believe it or not, it gives you an instant facelift. It does, especially for African American people. Castor oil is beautiful for us. It is very beautiful for us. A lot of people spend a lot of money and they don't have to. You feel me? Um, Let me show y'all this, give y'all something to laugh at real quick. Mm. It's sure me out right here. I want to make sure y'all can see it. Have y'all written in y'all journal today? It's only day 2. Let's not fall off. Have y'all written in your journal today? They asked Grandpa the babysit again, honey. Grandpa got that beat down. He gone. I use it in other ways too. Me too. I do too. Let's go. Right. I do too. I put it. Actually, y'all, let me tell y'all a little secret. Y'all ready? Get you some. What is that stuff? Hold on, y'all. Vitamin E. Get you some vitamin E and get you some castor oil and mix them together and put them on your breasts. You won't have sagging breasts. Let me say it again. I'm just whispering to y'all because I don't want the men to hear us, okay? Get you some vitamin E and some castor oil and mix them together and you put them on your breasts and you won't have sagging breasts. Okay? Okay. Plus castor oil goes in there. Blend it. Plus castor oil goes in there and it breaks up anything that is foreign, stone. It breaks it up and flushes it out. Yeah. So at least use it every night or every day. Put it on your breast. Shh, it's don't tell nobody our secret, y'all. Okay. I just thought I'd help y'all with that, girl. Seriously. I'm like, when I found that out, who was it that told me that a long time ago? Unbother Mimi. When Unbother Mimi told me that a long time ago, I was like, I'm gonna try that. Y'all, I've been doing it. Talking about looking good. I'm like, oh girl, shit, look at him, look at him. Look at him, look at him. I got issues. Oh my God, I got issues. Lord, today. I don't order my groceries, y'all. I am getting to the point. I'm so serious, y'all. Pray for me. I used to love going to the grocery store just as an outing. But I ain't got to the point, yeah. I don't want to deal with people at all now. Not like that. So I done ordered my groceries, y'all. They'll be here by 8 in the morning. By 8 in the morning. Seriously. Y'all know it's pitiful. But whatever. Shoot. Plus I got my crawfish, my crawdads. They come on so I can make me some ediface sometime. If I don't know, if I don't make it Sunday, I'm gonna have to wait. So I probably have to throw it in the freezer until I'm ready. Because like I said, I gotta do my fast. Gotta make it a fast. Come on now. So yeah, but I order my but I got other things because like I said, I'll be uh I got my yogurts, I got my drink, like my green goddess drinks and stuff. I got my cottage cheese and pineapples. I'm ready. And then when I want something like meat, I fried or cooked, I'm gonna fry me some portobello mushrooms, the small ones. Yes, I'm gonna fry me some of them and throw some hot sauce on them. Hot sauce on my mushrooms, baby. Yeah, it tastes so good. Man, still lifted from the. Oh, you had a breast reduction. That's what's up. Mine ain't that big to have a breast reduction. They big. Don't get me wrong. I'm in a double D, but yeah, they not that big to have. Now my auntie, oh my god, she had some to me some Z's. So she had a breast reduction. I told her, girl, what you do? Wrap them things around your neck before you put them in a bra. Cause I mean, when she showed me her pictures and what they was gonna do, I said, them are your breasts. No wonder your back be hurting. What's up, Kimberly Black Boo? I haven't heard the word pop for soda since I left the Midway. Yes, child, I'm in Kentucky, girl. You know how they do. We be saying pop down here, you know. So, but yes, honey, her boobs are so big. I was like, "What you wear a triple Z?" I ain't never seen boobs that big. I'm so serious, like, girl, But she had a breast reduction too, so I'm like, But now to keep them a little perky or whatever, yeah. If those of you who ain't, had no whatever, get you some vitamin E. And if you ain't got no vitamin E, just go ahead and start using the castor oil. Baby, you will not regret it until you can get you some vitamin E. You will not regret it. You'll be like, say, what now? I didn't know all this can do this like this here. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look at this baby, y'all. Make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
The fool is down. I'll do it till the sun goes down. And I'll through the night time. Oh yeah.
It ain't me.
Time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm putting my arms to you. I'm strong. I'm putting my arms on. So you dead. I'm unstoppable.
That baby be swinging.
I'm invincible. And I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries today. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm the foolish down. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's hard to run with that thing
Tell
on,
you what you
like a
wanna
parachute.
hear.
It's
Keep my
hard to run with
sunglasses on
that.
while I
Ask me how I know.
shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm putting my arms to you. I'm strong, I am. I'm putting my arms on. So you that I
Look at her right here. She was straight from behind and smoke, boy. I love me some Shikari. I love me some Shikari. A lot of people don't like her. I do. I do. I love me some her. What's up, Catherine Boo? I love me, like I said, some Shikari. I love to see her run too. And the first time I saw her run, and she ran up there and hugged her grandmama, it just, man, that made tears come to my eyes. Boy, I was like, no, it's so beautiful. I was a punk that day, y'all. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah. Because it was beautiful. I know I got issues. I told y'all that. Pray for me, okay? Y'all pray for me. So yeah, but that, it is, honey. Let me tell y'all something. Whatever you good at, keep doing it. No matter who likes it, as long as it's not affecting anybody in a negative way, like maliciously, and it's you trying to be you and do you and have your peace and have your stake in this world, baby, do you. Okay? Do you. Don't let nobody stop you from being who you are. If anything, be better. Okay? Don't be bitter, be better. Now let me tell y'all what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna desire y'all prayers ahead of time because I'm praying all things. Okay, so tomorrow, my mom and me and one of my sisters are getting together to have what we call a heart to heart. Now, ask who called this meeting. Okay, I can't wait for y'all to ask me. I did because of something that happened between them two, and I'm tired of it. Okay, I'm tired of it. And so we're all meeting tomorrow. And at first, I was gonna have us meet at a restaurant, but what's gonna go down the mine? We can't be in no restaurant. So we're gonna meet at my mom's house tomorrow, and I desire y'all prayers because I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm very serious, y'all. When I say that, I'm tired of people going through every year with hurt feelings, hidden agendas, hidden feelings and emotions, and it comes out in the least little way. Somebody forget to say thank you on the text, and now you mad and you screaming and crying in the text. I mean, oh, nobody ever loved me, and yeah, no, we're not gonna do that in 2026. And I'm at this point, and I'm ready. Okay, and they know if I call the meeting, they already know. Okay, because I don't do that. If I say something, see, you gotta know me. Okay, I'm quiet about things. I don't speak up unless necessary. And when I speak up, it means I'm done with something. Okay, so I don't call this meeting. So they both don't know what to expect tomorrow. Okay, they both is like, yeah, because I am at a point that I'm actually ready to walk away in love, not hate, but I'm going to protect me at all costs. See, dysfunction is not function for me. Dysfunction is functional for some people, but not for me. I don't want no part of dysfunction. I don't look. Once I came out of it and stood strong on being right, being functional, and all of this and stuff, I would never go back into that again. I don't care who you are. I can love you from a distance, but I refuse to let you take me back into some stuff like that. So, no, not me. So, I'm tired. Okay, I'm beyond tired. My tired is tired. You see how that you understand what I'm saying? My tired is tired. You feels me? So tomorrow we're having a conversation. And whatever happens after that, I'm standing on it. If people decide, well, I just don't want to have no more to do, I can't, blah, 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 and blah, 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 I am going to make an executive decision from my LLC of me and say, respectfully, I'm out. No hard feelings. I will always love you guys, but I'm taking myself out of this. Y'all can have it. And I'm going to get up. I'm going to hug people. I'm going to take my happy-go-lucky butt, my little plump-sized body, and my Coach purse, because you know she going with me, okay? And my little Coach purse. And we're going to walk on out the door, and we're going to walk away with our head held high, driving off into our Shelby. That's what I'm willing to do. It's 2026. You know, I'm not willing to keep dealing with them on that no more. And it's never me, but I get thrown in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you believe? Blah, blah, blah? Can you believe? Blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, what? Huh? Like, when my sister, she brung my Christmas gift over her. And I could tell something was wrong with it. It was the day after Christmas. And I could tell something was wrong with her. And I was still sick. So I said, Sissy, I'm still sick. I'll meet you at the door. And she said, okay, like that. So she said, I'm pulling up. I said, okay. So she had put in my driveway. I went to the door. I said, hey, Sissy, thank you. She said, you're welcome. And I looked and I heard her sniff. I said, are you crying? Yeah. I said, what's wrong? She steady walking to the car. It's your mama, man. I'm like, and that did something to me, y'all. It took my spirit. Like I was all, even though I wasn't feeling good physically, spiritually, I was like, yes, and just all good and bubbly, you know, living over here in my queendom, you know, doing me, doing the things. If I don't want to cook, I ain't got to, because I'm not responsible for nobody no more. You know, it's just me. Okay. So I'm learning how to love on me and just even more. So that just, it did something to me. It took my happiness, and I didn't like that. That energy got on me, and I got depressed. And I came over and just sat, and like, I'm like, I can't shake it. Like, yo, I'm telling you, energy is transferable. Okay. So is spirits, called transfers of spirits. Okay. And uh what is going on with my phone? You know, has your phone been acting up? My phone, I used to feel like that woman, you know, and I do. I love my mama. We've came a long way. Okay, we've came a long way. I used to didn't understand her. When I tell y'all, and I put it in my book, so it ain't like I'm ashamed to tell it on here. Uh, my mother and our relationship was so toxic to where it used to be this store here in Kentucky called Winn Dixie. I think Florida's the only one that still got them. But Winn Dixie used to be my favorite store, okay? And we were in Winn Dixie one day, not together, okay? But we was in Winn Dixie one day. I was in lane, let's say 4. She was in lane 5. Now, one time did she speak, nor did I. She ain't look at me, I ain't look at her. The woman was talking to me, ringing up my stuff. I heard the woman talking to her, ringing up her stuff. She was talking to the woman. We walk out. She went her way, I went my way. It's like we know each other. That's how it was for years. For years. Uh, just to give you all a little background. My mama had, when her mom passed away, she had some situations going on. She wasn't on drugs, nothing like that. But she couldn't bounce back because my grandmother was her rock. Okay. And at the time, she was having problems bouncing back. It's just real life. Okay. So I went to stay with one of my other grandmothers. Okay. Me and my baby. And one of my so-called friends, she's supposed to be my best friend. Okay. One of my so-called friends told one of my aunties a whole bunch of stuff that I was supposed to say to her that I never said. Okay. So my auntie came over, didn't live with her, but it was her mama. She come over there, she's talking. I heard her downstairs talking to my grandmother and her sister, right? And she said to her, yeah, she gotta go today. Mama, I don't care what you said. She get up out of here. Her and that baby, they gone. Okay. So she said, come here. So I came downstairs. I said, hey, like I said, what's wrong? Yeah. Tiffany told me what you said. Tiffany told me what you said. Now, Tiffany was supposed to be my best friend, y'all, right? Okay. Her son is my godson. Okay, all right. That's how, okay? So I said, huh? Because I know I hadn't said nothing to her. Yeah, she told me what you said, and because you feel that way, you gotta go. Not today. And know what she said? Not later today, not tomorrow, right now. Now, mind you, I'm staying over here because I'm trying to get my own spot because my mama no longer has our spot. Catch this, okay? So I'm staying with my grandmother, me and my baby. So my friend decides, God rest her soul now, she's passed away. We she apologized to me and all this stuff and all this. So we were good before she died, okay? But the truth is the truth. I don't know why people don't like to tell the truth. I don't care if we cool now. This is what happened, Nidra. So anyway, make a long story short, um, my auntie told me, go pack your stuff. You and that baby stuff, y'all gotta go. And my question to her and to them, because it was my grandmother sitting at the table, she was just twisting her hands and shaking her head. She wouldn't even look at me. My auntie was looking at me. My other auntie, the sister, with sad eyes. And then it was the auntie that was doing all this talking. And I said, where am I supposed to go? Like that. Where are we going? I don't know where you're going, but you're getting out of here. Y'all heard me, right? Did I tell y'all I had a baby? Okay. Did I tell y'all the only reason why that was happening because they couldn't get in touch with my daddy because he was undercover cop? He was on assignment. Okay. All right. So now I goes upstairs. I'm packing my stuff, right? I'm packing my stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm packing my baby stuff. Where the hell we going? Your guess was as good as mine. But I never stay. And that's why I tell y'all when I go in these different chats, these different YouTube channels and stuff, I don't stay nowhere where I ain't wanted. I have gotten it in my spirit. I don't stay nowhere I'm not wanted. And that's what I meant. Even if I had to walk up the street, okay, and I don't know, but you best believe I was getting up out of there. Well, next thing I know, here come my mama. I don't want to hear from her. Don't want to hear from you. Don't want to look at you. Don't want to talk to you. Which she didn't make nothing no better. If anything, she came over and pissed me off even the more. She could have kept her little happy hip somewhere else. Okay. All right. So then, after she left, because I ain't have nothing to say to her. I don't got nothing to say to you, ma'am. And that's how I said it, ma'am. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I meant that. And I know y'all like, but you girl get put out, and that's why I keep saying I'm true to me, y'all. I'm very truthful. Really, I'm gonna tell you the truth, even if I don't look good in the story. I'm very truthful. I didn't care I was gonna get put out. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. Point blank, period. Okay? That's how that works. So, what's up, JB? So, anyway, here come the cops. I heard the cops said, "Where is she at?" And they said, "Upstairs." So I'm coming down the steps with me and my baby stuff. And he said, "Hi." He says, "This all the stuff?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, what do y'all expect me to take her?" This is what the cops are saying. My grandmother looks at the auntie that's doing all the talking. The other auntie looks at the auntie that's doing all the talking because they don't want me to leave, but they can't stand up to her. See what I'm saying? Y'all see where I'm going with this? They couldn't stand up to her. Whatever she said, rude. And she said, I don't know where you're gonna take her. It ain't none of my problem. She just gotta get out of here." And he looked at me. He said, "Do you have a father?" I said, "Yeah, my father's actually a policeman." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "They can't find him because he's undercover on assignment, and they can't break an assignment." And he said, "Okay, come on. I'm gonna have to take you to the only place I know." He said, "I'm gonna have to take you to the home of the innocent." He said, "Come on." So he took me out, put me and my baby. He put her stuff in the trunk. Excuse me. Put us in the back seat. He got in, but before he got in, when he was opening the door for me and my baby, he said, "That's pitiful. And you couldn't have did nothing that bad for them to put you out and this baby." He said, "I done had to come to houses with unruly teenagers, beating the parents up, shooting, drinking, and all that. And the only thing they said somebody told her something, And this cop was pissed about it. It was a white man too. He was pissed. He said, I feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for them grown people. I feel sorry for you and this baby. He said, this is crazy. Like it, and I ain't say a word. Now at this time, tears was rolling down my face, of course. I wasn't gonna cry in front of them. But now that I'm in the cop car, I could let tears roll. Cause my baby was just playing with my little cheeks and stuff. She was just, and I'm thinking to myself, I said, I feel like I'm feeling her. She's the only thing I thought about. Screw all y'all. My mama, everybody else, screw all of y'all. And I mean that. I'm thinking about her. She had no clue. She just as happy. Always a happy baby. She was just as happy. She had no clue. So yeah, when I tell you we've had a rocky relationship for some years and it just started getting back better about I want to say 1999. No, 1995. That's the year we started, trying to connect or whatever the case may be, and everything. That's the year that happened. So now that we are, let me see what you said, Tracy. Hold on. My mom's sister kept let me see. My mom's sisters kept my mom out of her more mama after she died. They didn't include my mom in nothing. Wow. A lot of that go on, all them secret feelings. Ain't nobody got time for secret feelings. Grow the heck up. You know what I'm saying? Grow the heck up. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know I don't, but I refuse to be a part of anybody's dysfunction. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt in it and graduated. I'm not going back to nobody's dysfunction, especially anything that ain't got nothing to do with me. Have that party by yourself. And one of the family members, I'm going to tell them, you need counseling. I don't know how many years people going to tell you, you need to go to counseling or therapy so you can get some healing. Because you act like a wounded person. Everything is an attack against you. Everything is an attack against you. And that's what bothers me. It's like, girl, take it off your shoulder. Ain't nobody got no time to be walking around you with no, on no eggs, trying to, it's just weird to me. I'm not going to do it. So tomorrow, like I said, I asked you guys for your prayers. I promise you. Something happened today and I blooped. Okay. I blooped in a good way, but I blooped because I'm 2026. Anybody can get it. Blind, cripple, or crazy. I'm going back to that from 8 to 80. Blind, cripple, or crazy. Anybody can get it. I'm not holding it no more at all. Because I'm not going to be sick trying to spur what I got to say. And you done said everything you thought you was big enough to say to me that hurt my feelings and I ain't supposed to respond. The devil is a lie. Just like you bring it, I got something for you when you get here. How about that? If you want respect, respect me. Because if you come sideways to me, I'm going to go sideways back with you. That's how we doing 2026. That's how we doing it. So, yeah. Ain't no more that I'm, Now, some people I'm not going to ever argue with. It doesn't benefit me to argue with you. It makes my IQ fall. Okay? Not going to do it. So, just not going to do it. But y'all, sometimes you just got to stand your ground. You got to put your feet down. You got to stand your ground and just walk in your newness. I'm new. There's exciting things going to happen for me this year. They're already doing it. I'm getting married this year. Mind your business, drink your water. Y'all find out about that later. And, yeah, too many people dying. I ain't got time to have no outs. I ain't got time to have no secret feelings where I'm pissed at everybody and all this and stuff. No, it just don't work like that. One, you know how much I would have to care in order to be upset with you and hold on to that. I don't care. See how that works? I don't care. Just like my what's his name? I call him my Q dog. My Q dog friend. What's up, B Sagittarius? Hey, beautiful. Hey, thank you for dropping down. Just like, what was I saying? Shoot, hold on, let me go back because I got to finish this thought. I don't forget. Hold on. It doesn't benefit me to argue with you. It makes my IQ fall. Okay, not gonna do it. So, just not gonna do it. But Y'all, sometimes you just gotta stay in your ground. You gotta put your feet down. You gotta stay in your ground and just walk in your newness. Okay. Yeah, and just walk in your newness, honey, because that's what butterflies do. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all I'm a butterfly for real. You know, there's times that I've been so low to the ground. Didn't feel like I was, everything, and just was like, I just need to just, if I get a chance, if I get a chance. So I had to just go out to myself, close myself in, and metamorphosis myself from the top of my head all the way to the bottom, inward and outward, to become who I am today. And you think I'm going to let anybody take me back to where I used to be? Oh, no. We better than that. I'm much better than that. So, just like I found out today, I was blocked by a couple of content creators and was shocked. I'm like, why am I blocked? Because I ain't said about these people, but why am I? But you know what? I ain't get upset about it. I ain't said no, well, can you unblock me? I ain't do none of that. I'm like, oh, okay. It's okay. It's still Friday. I ain't, some of y'all try to be so hard and you so temperamental. You like toilet paper. What's up, that 504 boo? Hey. Some of y'all like toilet paper. That's how soft your feelings are. But you want to give all these wolf cookies on YouTube and everything, yeah, and then, yeah. And then the least little thing, I ain't never seen people be like, you laughed, so I blocked you. Yeah, somebody once before told me that. They said, you laughed, so I blocked you. It was funny. And I know it's okay that I laughed, right? Who gonna stop me, boo? My mouth, my internet, my payment. Who gonna stop me from laughing if something's funny? You laugh. See what I'm saying? Like it'd be weird. It'd be weird to me. So yeah. I'm just gonna be like, okay. And I don't have a problem with nobody. I don't. And when I say that, that's the truth. I don't have a problem with nobody. I am who I am. But a lot of people, they feelings, they wear their life on their feelings. Like anything gets them upset, but they hard. You can't have it both ways. You can't be hard and you have tissue feelings. How does that work? You can't be hard and have tissue feelings. I've never understood that, but okay, if it works for you. But I don't care, honey. I keep telling y'all, I'm one of them. I'm not a twin. I came in this world by myself, and trust me, I'm going out by myself. I love me. I do. So cutting me off, that don't hurt me. I've been reading a book all day. I'm a nerd. I told y'all I do stuff like that. I research history. I love science. I love history more than science. Okay. I'll read a book, I'll crawl up at the end of the couch, honey, and get that book and just get to reading it. I don't have to come on YouTube. I come on YouTube for my people. I love them. I want to talk to them. I want to interact with them. But I ain't dedicated to nobody. That's just is how it is. And I said what I said. And I stand on it. Yes, child. I believe that's what it was because I laughed. I've been, for real, a content creator blocked me one time because I laughed. It was funny. What this person said was funny. And I laughed. And people get mad at me. I wouldn't trust Creole. Don't let Creole's because I laughs. I'm like, not only, and let me tell you, that's why I said people that come over here have to be a special kind of person, meaning that they stay self-sufficient, they know who they are, they, they got good self-esteem. Okay, they well-rounded people because we don't have tissue feelings. Most of the people that content creators, it's a lot, that it's the people like you. Put it like that. Most of the time you go to chats, you see people in there just like the content creator, you know, and it just be weird sometimes. You know, it's weird. Just like when I was listening to some people talk about how um these other sectors and stuff is. And I'm like, I thought to myself, you can't change the beef sector, which my channel is not a beef sector challenge. I'm a beef sector subby. My vlog mother, Fi, is a beef sector OG. See how that goes? Okay. So, but my channel is not a beef sector channel. I've never said it was, never claimed that it was, and it's not. Okay. Okay. Now that we got that straight. Um, you can't I just I don't understand. That's it. I don't understand. I don't understand. You know, you can't try to make the beef sector like other sectors. Then it wouldn't be the beef sector. It would be your sector. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't come from the lawnmower sector where they cut grass and stuff and come over here in the beef sector and say you all need to start cutting lawns. You know, y'all need to do this and do that. Why are you trying to change a whole nother sector into the sector that you claim you don't like, that you left? Does that make sense? You didn't like the sector, so you left, but now you're trying to turn that other sector into the same sector you didn't like and left. I sometimes I want y'all to hear these people. Just listen. Sometimes we miss it because we talk. Just listen. You'll learn a lot if you just sit back and listen. I've been hearing so much stuff. I'm like, is that why your sector's dead? But you want to come and tell this sector how they supposed to do it. Okay, sir. We get you. Mine too. Oh my goodness. I like the Blessing Boys. I like the white guy with the long beard, AB something. Um, I like the black guy, Mr. 25,000, 2,500, something like that, 23. I like him. And then there's one more. He started with an M. I forgot his name, but the way that he did a yard midlife stockman, it might be who I'm talking about. But baby, I be over again my life. It's so relaxing. It's so, oh my God, just to see them do how they be turning yards out and stuff. Oh my God. Then it's a black dude who just, him and his wife, it's really him, but his wife help him. He goes around and see people's fence or something, maybe the yard or something, and he'll take his own money and redo people's stuff. And they be like, oh my God, he's a black dude. I forgot his name, but he's so fine. Mm-mm. But I catch him every now and then when he comes on. And I used to follow this guy who did in-ground pools. When I tell you he could do, man, he would turn, by the time he get through with them pools, it'd be like a paradise, boy. I'd be like, wow. So yeah, that's where I be. I'm serious. When I'm not, I'll be over because it's relaxing to me. Really, JB? Yeah. And his sons, yep. Clean rugs. Now, I think I watched that one time. Really? That only helps seniors with their yards? I saw the black dude that does the fences. Yep. And the guys that do the free roofs, and they do another project in the house too. Yep. I've seen that a couple of times too. So I said tomorrow, no, I got too much to do tomorrow. I got a funeral in the morning. I got the meeting with my family. Then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably come home and read my book again. I put on my community while y'all the book that I just started. It's 4 parts to it. I'm on part 1. It says she gave her all to the hood's finest, or she gave her best to the hood's finest. It's by Siobhan Latrice. She's got some good books. I've read a whole bunch of her books. I'm waiting on this last one to drop and of a series I was reading. So until then, I started this other series, and it's pretty good. I'm a readaholic. I really am. 2 of my cousins, y'all, got 2 movies out, 1 each now. They just released a movie 2 days ago. And I was trying to find it so I could share with y'all. They on Tubi. And I couldn't find them. See. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys so that you all can Go take a look and support. And everything. They got plenty of movies out on Tubi. One little cousin got 24 movies out. Another one got the other one got 10 movies out. So they doing their thing, honey. They are doing their thing. Y'all, I wrote a song yesterday, and believe it or not, I didn't write it. Let me take it back. I was driving to Dunkin' Donuts to get me a feel good gift. New Year, let's go, let's do it. Hey, we survived. All the good things, the things of things. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts yesterday and got me a large. Hold on. I'm gonna describe y'all what I got. I'm pulling it up as we speak. Give me one moment. But anyway, my point was riding to get this drink because I don't live too far from Dunkin' Donuts. I actually could walk to Dunkin' Donuts, both of them. I'm in a good location. I got things all the way around me. That's the difference in being in a mixed neighborhood from just a predominantly black neighborhood and everything. But yeah, y'all. So as I was driving, this tune came in my head, and then these words came in my head, right? And I was like, wait a minute. And I started singing the song, and I called one of my friends, and I said, I'm going to send you this voice message. Let me know what you think. And so on the voice message, I was singing it like I heard it. And I said, this is just a quick draft. I said, what you think? What you think? Like that. And so my cousin that got his music out and everything, I think he was on the church awards. I think they played his song on the church awards too. But anyway, I sent it to him. And he said, yeah, get ready. He said, because I don't want to take no excuses this year from you. He said, let me know what you're doing next week. Because we're going to go in the studio. We're going to lay that down. I said, oh, shut up. He said, yeah, we're going to go lay that down. He said, because I know you. You'll keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. He said, nope, next week. Give me a day, some times, whatever. He said, matter of fact, I give you 2 weeks. He said, but we're going to go in there. We're going to lay that down. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, it just came in my head. The tune, the words, everything just came in my head. And I just started singing it. And then I realized I had just created a song. Like, God dropped a song in my spirit. And I was like, wait a minute. This is a hit. And I called my friend because I trust him. I called my friend. I was like, listen to this. I said, I'm going to put it in your voicemail. I said, so listen to this. He said, all right. So I sent it to him. I said, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. And then I told my cousin, I said, I'm sending you something. And so I sung it to him and everything. And like I said, he the one, that boy's soul. I call him maestro. He's a maestro. He plays 6 different instruments successfully and never went to school for him. Nothing like that. He just picked them up and started playing, So, but anyway, they both like it. They both was like, especially like I said, my cousin, he's like, nah, we're going in the studio. We're gonna lay that down. He said, that's a banger. We're gonna lay that down. I said, come on, guy, making money already in 2026. Okay. Let me see. Can you put it on your community wall? I love reading books. I did put the title on the community wall. Yeah, it's already out there, boo. I did that earlier today. Yes, ma'am. Okay, y'all. So this is what I was going to Dunkin' Donuts to get. A large cocoa mocha ice signature latte with liquid cane sugar and 2 creams. I felt froggy yesterday. I felt froggy. So let me talk about one more thing real quick. This is about something that happened in the beef sector, okay? This is something that happened in the beef sector. So y'all know Heidi and Jay Wilson. Those of you all who support the beef sector, y'all know Heidi and Jay Wilson used to be really good friends, okay? Heidi said Jay Wilson was her gay husband and all this and stuff like that, okay? Then they fell out because Heidi said that Jay Wilson does not support her and blah, blah, blah. Y'all remember all that fallout, okay? So Jay Wilson did a banner competition. Whether you agree with it or not, he did it. It was a success, and the winner should have won. That banner's thunder, okay? I don't care what nobody else say. That banner's all that. Spoken word did that thing, okay? I don't think nobody could have topped that. I'm serious. Spoken banner did that thing, and I don't care when people say I could have did better, but you didn't. Did you even enter? Okay, then we don't care what you could have did. See how that works? I get tired of people saying that I could have did this, but you didn't. If you really could have did better or whatever, why ain't you just gone and entered and do it? Hello? That's weird to me, you know? Stop hating. So it's like what happened. My niece, okay, the seafood lady. Y'all can look her up. She's probably somewhere at a place near you. The seafood lady. When she opened up the seafood lady restaurant, first she had a food truck. When she opened up her food truck, different people start talking about, I could do this. I could have did this. I could do this. But why didn't you? And I actually asked that. When I heard a couple people was like, I don't know how she's so successful just over seafood. I could have did this. Girl, me too. I cook seafood all the time. I said, well, why didn't you? Then we would be talking about your restaurant and not hers. Don't tell me what you could have, should have, would have. Why didn't you do it? I can't stand, you know what, Black people. That's all I'm going to say. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Oh, I could have did. Oh, but you didn't. So what does it say about you? If you know you got that talent and you could have did better than what you see, why didn't you? That's the question. Why didn't you? Stop throwing salt on other people. I don't like it, y'all. I ain't for that. So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to ask y'all this. What y'all think about this? I know I know everybody had their own opinion. But I want to see. I'm going to play this part right here.
To get this straight, I need to deal with it head on, because the other day the internet went crazy about a dress my wife had on. Now, they didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund. They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. They never said anything about this was the largest fundraiser for for HBCUs in the country. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now, you got to help some people, because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color.
Yep.
But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing.
That's what I said.
Furthermore, I needed to set the record straight. Y'all don't like this. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress.
Come on. Come on.
And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me. Now, if you wanted a first lady that looked like Little House on the Prairie and Holly Hobbie, you got the wrong church. I wanted a wife I would rush home to, that I wanted to be excited to see. When we walked in there, I said, shake it fast, watch yourself. If you don't have nobody that you excited about, trade that booger in and find you somebody that Negroes can talk about. How did you bag that?
Okay.
My help cometh from the Lord.
So, like I said, it was not a see-through dress. I heard a lot of people saying she wore a see-through dress. It was not a see-through dress, okay? It was a nude color dress, flesh color, okay? And like this man said, that's his wife. He bought it. He wanted to see her in it. Something else he said it is true. When you get married, you ought to marry the person that you want to run home to see. Okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry. And that's why when my husband and I got married, everybody said, hey, he begged him a young girl, boy. She young, boo, 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 boo. He said, yep, and she belonged to me. A young girl got you henpecked. He said, that's all right. At least I got a hen to peck me. Like, he ain't fall for that. You do. He said, yep, and them thighs gonna be thrown over me tonight while we lay in the bed. So while y'all still holding yourself and y'all sitting over here talking to a whole bunch of hard ankles, I'll be laying up to something soft. See what I'm saying? You got to get somebody to make you be like, dang. It shouldn't be the only qualification, but it should be one of the qualifications. Let me shut up about that. Yeah, and by the way, y'all president, y'all know he seized all the daycare money, right? Okay, so if your little boo-boos go to daycare, if you got family members who got kids in daycare, y'all better be praying. I say this and I think people think I be like playing, like, girl, please. If y'all don't start praying about some of this stuff, did y'all check out my wall about Texas? All it has to do is happen in one state, and then it'll try to trickle down to all the other states, your state included. Stop thinking you exempt from all this stuff. You not. And you hiding out in your house and all that, it ain't going to stop things from changing. I've never seen a bunch of people who don't believe in praying. We are in 2026. What's up, Bird baby? Happy New Year to you too. We're in 2026 and we still talking about we shall overcome. When? We are in 2026 and still asking for just the first shake in life. And they trying to take you back to the 60s, just in case you ain't saw it. They trying to take you back to the 60s. Now, prophetically, another prophetic word I gave you, I done hit yet again. Thank you, God. Now they done brung out Will Smith. He's been on the headlines today. Did y'all see about him? Okay. I told you. Okay. Y'all better be praying. What's going on should have ran your butt back to church. Everybody got something to say about church. Everybody know more than everybody in church. Good for you. That and what is changing your life or making your life better. Maybe you know more than me. And maybe you know how the Red Sea parted. You knew the origin of Moses. You knew the origin of Aaron. You knew the origin of... Okay, great, groovy, grand, hallelujah. That and what is changing, what is going on in the spiritual realm to affect the natural realm in America. Because knowing all that you know, if it ain't shaking nothing or changing nothing for the better, what's the sense of saying you know it? See, people don't like me because I'm so truthful. I remember my late pastor, God rest his soul, my father in the ministry, said, okay, so you know all the things. He said, Why? He said, why y'all asking what is the origin of this and what does this mean and come from when you're not even doing what you know to do? Well, he said, we got the 10 commandments out here. Okay, so you know that it comes from, it's more than just 10. But the 10 that you know, are you doing those? Well, I was like, you know what? And y'all wonder where I get it from. That's my spiritual daddy. I walk just like him. The things that you know to do, are you doing them? Okay, so if you're not even doing what you know to do, don't worry about what you don't know. That's kind of weird. Why would you add more to your knowledge and you ain't gonna do nothing with that either? First do what you know to do. Pick up them 10 that's in Exodus, okay? And say, okay, let me look at these 10 commandments and make sure that I'm observing and doing these before I try to add any more on. Okay. Once you get those down packed and you have a relationship where you pray to God every day, okay, you know, somebody asked me, how often do you think you pray? I said, I ain't never thought about it. Oh, for real? You don't think you pray at least once a day? I said, I didn't say that. I said, I don't think about it. I said, because let's just be honest. I'm a walking praying person. I said, I could be sitting here and all of a sudden I just said, oh God, cover them children. God, oh, make a way out of this. God, touch this person. Oh, that person too, Lord. Lord, I thank you for the car. Lord, I thank you for supernatural miracles. I don't sit every day and go, oh, it's 12 o'clock. Let me pray. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Let me pray. Oh, just, I walk and pray. I can be in there doing dishes and start praying. So I pray throughout the day. I'm a prayer warrior. That's what we do. I'm an intercessor prayer too. That's what we do. I just pray. So I can't answer this. This is what I'm saying. I can't answer that. I don't never want to know how many times I pray. I know it need to be at least once, which I would go way past that. But I know some people, they don't even do that. And that's a crying shame because then we stand in the give me line. Lord, can you give me? Lord, can you bless me? Lord, can you heal me? Lord, can you do this? And he's like, I don't never hear from you until you need something. Lord, let me shut up. Anyway, who child? Let me see. But anyway, I was saying about Heidi. Okay. Heidi accepted second prize. Second prize was $200. However, Jay Wilson gave her an extra 50, so she ended up with 250. Today, while Jay Wilson was on a live, Heidi sent him a Cash App request for $150 more. She felt like he underpaid her for the work that she did. Now, when I saw what Heidi did, because what Jay Wilson was doing today, when he put up his banner, he would put up the first banner that won number one, which rocks, and then he would put up the second banner, before he would take the banner down, right? And that's the one where Jay Wilson takes his shirt off and do his muscles and got a lion or a bear or something, whatever. That's the one Heidi did, okay? And they both interaction, like they move and stuff. That's man, the first one is thunder. So anyway, Jay Wilson was like, what? I tell you what, she was like, from the way he was saying it, Heidi wanted him to stop playing that video, his banner rather, until he gives her $150 more. And Jay Wilson said, I tell you what, I won't pay your banner, but return my $250. That's how we're gonna do that. When you return my $250, I send you your merchandise. And we'll just part ways. And I'm like, that's weird to me because how do you agree to it? And then he ended up giving you $50 more than what he even told you he was gonna give you as a second place. Y'all, you got to be careful with your connections. That's why I'm not playing this year. I am not playing. We ain't doing no 3 strikes you out. Who child? But I think he's probably talking about it now too, because I think he's on, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for dropping down. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know you my boos. You really are. I will try to come on sometime tomorrow, y'all. And we might just be playing spades tomorrow, but we'll be doing something because after that funeral and then this conversation with my family, I'm going to need y'all, okay? And to Sissy, Mixology, thank you, Sissy. I know you was there for me. I know it. Baby, I just went on to sleep, sis. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to bother mix with this. I'm going to bed. And I went to sleep. And when I woke up, everything was much better. and everything and stuff. So, and y'all that has been checking on me with the things that's been going on in Kentucky, the earthquake, the train derailments and stuff, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I really do. Kendra, I heard what you said, boo. I'm gonna email you back and everything. So yeah, but if y'all need me to talk about anything, email me, y'all. My email is C for cat, O for Oscar, C for cat, O for Oscar, S for son, the word next, the word level at yahoo.com. Coco's Next Level at yahoo.com. Email me and tell me what y'all want to talk about. All right, Burr, baby. But I thank you guys so much. And like I always say, remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. Smooches.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly.